Making cardboard boxes for craft objects. William Hovey Smith, 2017. I'm the owner of a new company, Hovey's Knives of China. And we make a variety of knives, and it's very convenient to custom make our own boxes. This is Hovey Smith, the Backyard Sportsman. I'm also the owner of a new company, Hovey's Knives of China, where we build custom knives. And we have occasion to ship these knives, and that presents some problems. Like a lot of craftsmen, I do not produce a large number of any given type of objects. And when it comes to making knife boxes, some of my knives are rather odd size. If you thought I was kidding that our knives had some unusual shapes, well, here are just a few of them. For those of you who are not into paper and board products, there is a difference in the strength and texture of American-made cardboard and most of the cardboard you see on the American market today, which is actually derived from China. The Chinese board is made largely of recycled fibers. And here's an example here. And consequently, it is quite flexible and soft because the fibers are not as long, nor are the glue bonds as strong. In corrugated board, you have two things happening. You have this flat sheet on top and bottom, and you also have the sheet that goes like this on the inside and is crinkled and folded and glued, and that's what actually gives the material its strength. It's not a simple material to make. It's best made from good virgin wood fibers. From the point of view of material science, the paper that you really want to save is this cardboard that has this plasticized advertising on it. Not because of the decorative elements of the advertising, but just because it has been coated with a plastic material on top. That gives the paper renewed strength as well as water resistance. So this gives a very, very superior product than just the raw cardboard itself because of this added additional layer of fairly expensive, by the way, printed plastic material. So now we have a plain, easily stored rectilinear sheet that we can use for knife boxes. These are three of the next slicers we're going to rebuild in our Billy Joe Rubidoux series. This knife here has a very nice, long, large grip that I like the design. This is for a big guy, full-size chef. And this happens to be an American-made blade. But the edge here has just been dinged terribly all the way through. There are great big nicks in it. The point's obviously been broken off, reshaped. So we are going to regrind this blade and also refurbish it. These two blades were done at a time when it was thought that extending the steel here added something to the grip. Well, actually what it added to the grip was irritation. And so consequently, we're going to reshape the grip on this one. We're going to leave these scales on. These are rosewood scales and there's nothing wrong with them. But we're going to reshape this grip around here and get rid of all that garbage here. It'll feel better in the hand, it'll work better, and we're also going to just slightly redo this edge here, basically sharpen it and put a, I don't know if we'll do anything with polishing or not. Just clean it up a little bit, and I think this knife will do. It's a good knife, it's a serviceable knife, it happens to be made in Taiwan. But yeah, that's a good design. This one has a very thick spine here all the way through. And I like the profile like this. This is going to become a coffin handle stabbing knife, particularly for our southern hog hunters who actually kill hogs with knives. And they need a long, tough stabbing blade. So I can make such a blade out of this steel, and that's exactly what I'm going to do, and rework this handle all together. So this is the work that we're going to do. Now, I'm going to make boxes for these knives. I would hope to ship at least one or two of them. And so whilst we have all the box making material here, I want to show you how to make a box from a piece of straight cardboard. Now this is good cardboard because it does have this plasticized coating on the outside. And we're going to square it up a little bit and judge the size of it and go and get our familiar square here. Now this is going to take some sides because of the thick nature of that grip. So we're going to go ahead and square it off here. Make a good straight cut right here. That'll be the end of our box in this direction. Now this blade will actually fit in about that profile. So we need to have the edge of the box come up. So that's going to be the edge right there. Again, trying to keep all this more or less parallel. Easier said than done. There we go. About there. So this would be the bottom of the box. We need to come up above there, an equal amount here, about an inch. That will be the side. And this will be the top, same width as the bottom. And about another inch here. Slightly less actually. For closure. Okay. So this way. This little clearance there. One clearance here. Then for the sides again. About this much. The ridges and the corrugations give you nice verticals here. Okay, so that's the profile of the box as we've cut it. So we've got our pretty little piece of cardboard here. We've outlined and trimmed off all the edges and have a nice rectilinear piece of work to do with. With our straight edge, we proceed to make our cuts. Now here, these are just breaking cuts. You don't want to cut all the way through. Just enough to break these edges. Okay. All right. Okay. Anytime you have surgery, they'll give you a little set of these, by the way. They use them once and they're thrown away. Good surgical steel, stainless scissors for sutures and such. And you can break your edges. Okay. Good. Okay. All right. Now we have something that starts looking like a box. And these are clamped and glued, or taped and glued. And so now you have a nice little box here. It's waterproof, strong, and you can ship anything in. We now have our box made, gluing up for our knife. So after about 2 hours, this will be ready to ship. And all we have to do is just, of course, complete the wrapping and sealing and shipping. As a matter of practicality, if you are a craftsman, your time is much more valuable doing your craft than doing things like making special boxes to ship each individual item. So what do? Well, one approach is to go to your nearest nursing home. There are many people there with lots of idle hours. This kind of work requires few tools and almost no materials, and you can furnish them. You can bring the materials and tools and knives, etc. to them and pay, say, $5 to make a box. with that knife. Now, there may be some ramifications about nursing homes and using the people and paying them and blah, 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 and bringing dangerous items into that environment and so on and so on and so on. But you can find some older people somewhere, maybe sitting at home, wanting to do something to earn a little spending money. So if you send them 20 boxes of knives to box up, that's $100. And to them, with no money coming in or very little and Social Security at that, yeah, that extra $100 can really mean a difference. So this is a way to get the work that you need done without you physically having to do it. But now, this is Hovey Smith, reminding you to hunt what you eat and eat what you hunt. Be legal, be ethical, be safe. Goodbye, God bless, and see you next time.
Besides knife making, I am also an outdoor author, and among my prize-winning books are Extreme Muzzleloading, Backyard Deer Hunting, Practical Bow Fishing, Crossbow Hunting, and an e-book series on muzzleloading guns. If you need a few boxes made for your crafts products, think about using the elderly to put these boxes together for you as you need them. For more information on Hovey's Knives of China, you can go to the blog below. For more information on my books, blogs, and more than 625 videos, you can go to www.hoveysmith.com. Good hunting and good eating from the outdoors. Goodbye, and God bless.